Hello and welcome to Awakening Consciousness Tarot. My name is Michael, and in this video I'm going to be doing a general reading for the 1st of February 2021. It's a general reading, it's for all signs, so take from it what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. The timing of the reading is also fluid, so if you come across this video after the 1st of February and you feel inclined to watch it, then there might be a message in the reading for you. For this reading, I'm going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. I'm also going to be using the Power Animal Oracle cards, and I'll also be using Healing with the Angels. So, the cards are shuffled and see what they have to say for the 1st of February 2021, please. 1st of February 2021 general reading. Okay, so the first card is the Tower. The Tower is about breakthrough, a surprise, something coming in somewhat unexpectedly. Sometimes people see this as a negative card, or they get scared if they see the Tower because they think their whole life is going to be uprooted and so on. That doesn't necessarily have to be the case. It can just be a detour, life coming in to just move you in the right direction. So you see in this picture here, the two characters, we can assume they were in the Tower, and then something has come in and sort of knocked them in a different direction. So that's the foundational card for the day. Let's see what other cards we have around it to support the this first card. We have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be about deception. So when the Seven of Swords comes out after the Tower, it can suggest the universe coming and giving you a kick up the backside, because perhaps you're deceiving yourself, deluding yourself that something is right for you when it actually isn't, and then life comes along and says, hang on a second, you know, you're building this tower on a foundation that isn't firm, and when I say we, I mean the universe, are going to come in and we're going to stir things up a bit and to get you moving in the right direction. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page is quite a youthful energy. This is almost like starting again. So let's say you've been working on something, it hasn't really worked out, it's been tiring, or it's been difficult, or it's been draining, or it hasn't been fulfilling. Perhaps you've been, like I said, perhaps you've been telling yourself how this can work. It might be a relationship, it might be a job, or any situation really. It's saying that you might have to sort of go back to basics a little bit, which is what the page is all about, and just start with slightly less than what you had with the Tower. So the energy of the Tower can be life stripping excess from you. It's like a storm coming in, raising everything to the ground, but whatever is left has value. So you see this Page of Pentacles holding something that is of value. Anything that is of genuine value will survive the Tower, the energy of the Tower. That's its gift. Strips away all of the unnecessary things, distractions, toxicity, and so on, and it leaves you with an unshakable core at the center. Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, again, this is the action of the universe. So you have the major arcana of the Tower, the major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. So these are divine forces coming in to strip something that perhaps isn't good for you and leave you with something that is good for you, even though it appears to be slightly less in its wake. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of holding on to things too tightly. So again, if we hold on to things too tightly, new life can't come in, life can't move forward. Life is always wanting to move forward. The wheel of life is always turning. And if we hold on to something too tight and we don't let it go, eventually the universe comes in and takes it away for us. So this Four of Pentacles does seem to confirm the theme that has been set out by the preceding four cards. Let's go to the second row and see what comes out. Have Page of Wands. So again, another youthful energy, another energy of a new start. So the page, the wand, the wands in the tarot represent actions. They represent passion, motion in a certain direction. So underneath, having that page underneath the tower, it might be saying, okay, so it's going to strip away all of the stuff that, like I said, doesn't serve you, and then leave you with a new direction where you just make a simple start. The pages is quite a simple energy. It's like quite a childlike energy. So it's good to see that beneath the tower. We have Temperance. Is about balance and about divine timing, but particularly I feel for this reading, Temperance is going to be about getting things in balance. So if you've built a tower, if you've built a situation and it is imbalanced, at some point it's going to fall down, or life will test it in some way, shape or form. And if it isn't built with integrity, then it will fall. And this card here, the Seven of Swords, can speak of a lack of integrity. So integrity being tested is coming out as well in this read. We have in the middle of the spread is the Eight of Cups. So following on from, again, this Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups coming out after that, it can suggest that you know, perhaps there is something, a situation, a relationship, or whatever it happens to be, that just isn't fulfilling you. So you've got 8 cups, you've got a lot, but it's not quite doing it for you, or it was emotionally fulfilling at some point, but it isn't anymore. And the question is, are you deceiving yourself into telling yourself, oh no, I'm happy, this is enough, when actually it isn't? You need a little bit more. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be much. It doesn't have to be like as big as what you've built up here. It can just be a new start. It can just be something new, something fresh, that leads you in a slightly different direction and puts you on a slightly new trajectory in life, a new cycle of this wheel. They have the Strength, and it does take strength to start something new, and it takes strength to let something go, because you step out into the unknown. But again, we have this theme of a higher force or something more powerful coming in and doing it for you unless you let it go yourself. So in this picture, you see the lion he's having his mouth pulled open by this angel goddess-like character here. He kind of looks like he doesn't want it to happen, but he doesn't really have much choice. So it's saying, allow yourself to go with the flow of this new cycle. Don't hold on too tight to the past, or don't hold on to what was what you had before so much. Let it go, and things will just fall into balance. We have the King of Cups. So again, another energy of balance. The King of Cups. He has balanced emotions. He's sitting on this throne, and it's in the middle of a choppy sea. But you see that he's actually quite relaxed. He's holding his cup again, which represents his emotions, and he's got this scepter in his other hand, which to me represents how he acts upon those emotions. And he's not waving this scepter all over the place out of control. He's balanced, he's calm, he's patient, and he's ready. So if you keep your emotions balanced, you'll weather this, whatever this change happens to be. And you have the Magician. The Magician is about manifestation, and when it's underneath the tower, it can suggest that you've manifested a change, that you've wanted a change, that something hasn't been satisfying you. So I've had, from my own personal experience, let's say, like I've had jobs in the past that, they've paid reasonably well, they've been secure, I know what I'm doing, but inside I haven't really been fulfilled, and I manifested, because I didn't want to let go of those jobs and leave, I manifested a way out. So there have been times when I've lost the job, or something has happened, and I've walked out or whatever. But it's saying that you might be manifesting a way out of a certain situation, that your heart is wanting to move forward, but perhaps your mind, and the Seven of Swords also represents the mind, is holding on and saying, no, I don't want to change. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is assisted movement from one place to another. So in this card you see there's choppy water here, and then there's calm water here. And I like to think of this is the viewer in the boat, and they're being taken across this water by the ferryman. So this is about assisted change. So again, the tower is assisted change, although it can be quite abrupt. It doesn't necessarily have to be so abrupt if you just go with the flow. And this is the Temperance card, is also quite flowing energy. So you see how water is flowing from one cup to the other. Knight of Pentacles is a card of stability. So it might be that whatever it is, that situation that you're in, when it's underneath the Eight of Cups, might be suggesting that you're craving some sort of stability, you're craving some sort of grounding, that you don't quite, something doesn't fulfill you or make you feel secure enough. So put out the intention for that security, and let go of perhaps things that give you a false sense of security. Sometimes we get a false sense of security through, through our jobs, or through status, or through relationships, or being fixated and having a certain amount of money, and then I'll be secure. If you allow yourself to go with the flow of life, everything that you need will come to you. So it might be this breaking you out of a mindset of, well, I don't have enough. There are multi-millionaires and even billionaires who still don't believe they have enough. Oh, I need more, I need more, I need more. It's really just a state of mind. So don't allow that state of mind to get you out of balance, or to put you out of balance. You have the Queen of Swords. So you have the King of Cups, which is about balanced emotion, mastery of emotion. Queen of Swords is also about having balance, but balance of the mind, mental balance, mental clarity, cutting through nonsense. So that the Tower is a major arcana card of really eliminating all that isn't any good anymore. On the minor arcana, we have the Queen of Swords, so the King of Swords as well. But these cards and the energy of these cards is about cutting out the nonsense, cutting out this type of energy, this deceptive energy that just is quite draining, really. And as I say, leaves you off of balance. So cutting out the things that take you off of balance and diminish your strength. Beneath the King of Cups, you have the Two of Wands, which is about, among other things, about a new start. It's about turning your back on certain things. You see this wand here. He's turned his back on this wand and he's gone for this one. And within this wand, and the wands represent action, so he's moving in a different direction. He's not staying stuck to this course of action, which, if you can see in the picture here, is attached to the wall. So he's saying, okay, I'm going to free myself from this, which keeps me trapped within this castle. I feel safe in the castle, perhaps, but perhaps limited. Maybe I'm a prisoner in my own home of my own making. What I want to do is take a new course of action and look to new horizons and new possibilities and see what comes along. So it's saying, life might give you if you have this Tower and this Wheel of Fortune here, it's saying that life might nudge you out of this comfort zone or this sort of static, stagnant energy that you might be deluding yourself into believing is good for you, but is actually bringing you out of balance and leaving you feeling unfulfilled. So let's see what the animal cards have to say. Animal card is go ahead and just do it. So you can be your own tower. You don't have to let the universe come in and, like I said, kick you up the backside. You can make a start yourself. The Magician is a card of empowerment. You go ahead and do it. The Page of Wands is a card of just starting with something. Make a start and see what happens. And just as I said that, and the New Beginnings is at the bottom of the angel cards as I took that out. So it's a new start, a new beginning, which you can initiate yourself. And if you don't, like I said, situations, circumstances might come along and snap you out of it. So, oops, emerging jumped out. So yeah, something is emerging. Something new. And enchantment also jumped out. So enchantment, to me, is like the antithesis of this Four of Pentacles. So this Four of Pentacles is someone who's just bogged down in his, duties and whatever, chasing money, chasing status, whatever. And enchantment's about getting value from the magic of life. Pages are youthful energy, so when you have that youthful energy, you see the magic in life, and so you see this when the crown chakra is open, we feel a sense of magic. When it's blocked, like it is here, it's too obsessed with this physical world, it can turn you into a miser. You see this guy here. He's holding on to what he thinks is valuable, but is really not so valuable in the grand scheme of things. So let's see what card comes out. This angel deck. And it's abundance, yeah. So it's about redefining your definition of abundance. So whatever it is that you're holding on to that you think is of value, just loosen that up a little bit, because you might find that there are other things that bring value and joy into your life. So that's the reading for today. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's been useful. I'm going to post another video tomorrow. If you'd like a private reading in the meantime, then there is a link in the description box. If you click on that, there are details as to how you can book a reading. Okay, so I hope you have a good day, and I shall speak to you again tomorrow. Okay, till then, bye-bye.